Welcome back, hunters. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, where lots to talk about today. Holy crap! Okay, so it is 1:45 Eastern Standard Time on January 7th. So we've had the digital event of the Rise demo being announced, and that it'll be coming out in a little over 2 hours. Woohoo! Excited for that. So we got that to talk about. We also got to catch you guys up in game because, as you can see, if I kind of turn myself around a bit, we've got the Copious Thunder now because we took down Baleful on the last episode. So we'll be able to use that a little bit. If you guys do have to go after like Giganox in high rank, highly recommend the Great Roggy set because of the poison negate. The poison really steps up in high rank Giganox, so it's very helpful to have on and use. We're just going to have a little bit of something to eat here, and then we're going to go after a new monster, well, a new subspecies monster, exclusive to 3rd gen, the Jade Barroth. Oh, didn't get the temper I wanted, but yeah, okay, so there's so much to really talk about. Like, we're going to be seeing a lot of stuff with Rise moving forward. I wish I had a capture card, but I'm hoping I can scrounge up the funds before Rise is released that I'll be able to get us a way to have Rise as a series on the channel. But, like, there's the new monsters that, well, returning monsters we learned about, and the new monster, the Ghost Harag, or Ghost Harag, or something like that. That one I'm a little more mixed feelings on, but anyway, the returning monsters look great. The Wyvern riding? I'm not sure how I feel about that one. That feels a little over the top, but I think as long as it, like, replaces... I don't know if it does replace, like, the regular mount or not. Like, we'll have to get our hands actually on the game, like, on the trial, or on the demo, and see what it's like, but there's a lot of involvement with the wire bugs, a lot further than I was expecting. Oh, hello, Jade Barroth. You're looking pretty nice, actually. Oh, shoot. And one of the things about the game is that it's going to be using a couple buttons that I found, like, even Monster Hunter World didn't super use. Well, I don't know if they really did use them that much or not, and they are like the triggers for, like, controls. Like, for the Switch, it's going to be that ZRs and ZL button. And truth, I haven't really used them that much on the Switch. Like, even for Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, you don't really use them for anything. They're just basically the lock-on camera. Uh-oh. Let's try to get out of the way of those. There we go. Yeah, Jade Barroth, though, very cool monster. He's kind of like, I'm glad we got Banbro instead of him, just because they fill such a similar role, really. But basically, instead of getting the Mudman or the Mudball status, he gives the Snowball if you get hit by some of those ice chunks he flings out. And I don't know if he has, like, the flip elemental weaknesses that regular Barroth does, because Barroth is weak to water on the mud parts, and then he's actually weak to fire element underneath. But he's... oh. But he's basically very immune, well, not quite immune, but very resistant to fire on the mud parts. So I don't know if, like, Jade's the opposite, where he'll be weak to water once his things are off, or if he's weak to something else. I'll probably be able to find that out once we do best him. And then once we do beat Jade in this quest, we should probably unlock the next urgent quest for the village. And I honestly am not sure who it might be up against. Oh, down he goes. Let's roll our way over and get a few nice shots. Yeah, maybe we'll just use up our flaming. He does seem to be getting kind of weak from it. Oh, that's actually something very important about Jade Barroth, is he does a lot more of, like, that curving charge. So he's much harder to read his movements than a regular Barroth for what he charges. Like, there you go. It really does, like, a full U-turn around. You gotta watch where you're positioned for as a gunner. Blade Masters might be caught a little off guard, but I don't think as much. Like, yeah, there he goes, and coming right back. Okay, where are you going? Yeah, so you're going that way, so it's actually kind of a good idea just to go where he was. Because he doesn't really, like, retread on his paths again, I don't think. No, looks like you're out of stamina, eh, bud? I mean, actually, yeah, I guess there are there Ultroth in the Tundra? I think there can be, to be honest. I know there's Baggy, but he's not really a... Actually, it'd be kind of interesting if you had a more carnivorous Barroth instead of the insectivore it is. But yeah, I'm glad that, like, with the Hoarfrost Reach, I'm sort of glad we got... Well, I am very glad we got Banbro instead. Again, they filled the same niche, really. But I still would like to see Jade Barroth come back with some new moves or some things a bit different, just because it's nice to see Barroth get his subspecies. He's a really... I kind of feel like he's a bit underrated. He's your first Brute Wyvern you'll usually ever fight off with, and he teaches you a lot of good starting points, like don't stand directly in front of the monsters, make use of their charges to... It's almost a good idea to, like, sheath your weapon. Oh, okay, good. We stopped that. Sheath your weapon, let him do a charge, and then run right after him, because you'll get a nice opening to be able to get some good hits in. Oh, down you go. And his coloration is really nice, too. Like, I like you can see the purple more towards the farther extremities, and then it gets, like, lighter colors closer towards his main body. Oh, thankfully, that stamina drain, or his lack of stamina, made him slow for us, so otherwise that would have been a hit. And there's the little curve to it. Yeah, this game you really... Well, actually, ever since they brought in the stamina mechanics for the monsters, once they're running out of stamina, you really feel the difference, and it's a lot easier for you. Are you roll? Oh, you're trying to roll again. I don't know if we'll be able to flinch him out of it, though. Oh, yeah, we were. Actually used up quite a bit of ammo, because that was already all of our flaming and our normal 3. And even with this set having the built-in normal up, unless you're hitting the weak spot, it can take a while to gun down monsters. But I think this has been a pretty good hunt so far. We haven't gotten really that much damage against us. Oh, I thought that might have been one of his curving ones. No, it seems like he's just in for the direct charges once he's angry. Maybe it's when he's calmed down a bit more that he does the curved ones. Yeah, that seems like that might be it. He's so angry that he's not worrying about trying to go around and catch you. It's just straight brute force against you. But anyway, back to the Rise demo. Well, not the demo, but like the info we got. I'll talk about the Gossarog, because he feels like he's a weird design for Monster Hunter. Like the barrier design or the Fang Beast skeleton, that's normal. That, no problem. It's more like the head and the, like, forelimbs of him just feel weird. Like, if the Ice Sword's a neat thing that it kind of builds out, almost sort of like Velkhana in a way with her tail. But it's the weird, like, redness on the front legs and, like, the fingers, almost, that just feel bizarre, along with the head shape. The face is kind of weird. It actually reminds me a bit of, like, Tetsukabra from the 4th gen, where it just feels almost like a simplified monster design in a way. Oh, there we go. Actually, we're going to let him go. This is actually going to be very good for us. we're going to let him go because if I remember correctly, and I may not be, but I'm hoping I am, he may actually open up an area for us to be able to go into that only Devil Joe and him might be the ones to kind of... Oh, no, you're going for a snack? Well, we might be able to still use them. Because this area looks like you can go through there, but there's all these trees blocking it. But if you can get some monster attacks here, they might be able to break it open for you. So I want to see if we could... Yeah, he is going to smash her open. And this will let us get some rare materials through here. Yeah, so there's the little flash. Okay, we don't need Area 8, though. So I want to run and beat him up to the nest, if possible. Because it's up here. If there's a bone pile, that's what we want. Actually, we might even try gathering a little bit from that. Yeah, we do have bug nets, okay. Because this is where... Well, not golden bones. Those aren't what I'm after. Come on. No, there's something even more special than a golden bone. Not quite. You could get dragon bone relics from here. Oh, hi, Barroth. Oh, crap. Oh, not good. One of you guys? Thank you. Thank you so much. Ooh, Herkydrome. I could use some of those, actually. Hey! Just gonna try to clear out this bug spot, and then we'll take him down. But yeah, this is a very good spot to get, apparently, Herkydromes and rare scarabs. No, don't need that. Okay, so that's done up. Let's quickly take Jade down. Shouldn't be too much longer now with him limping. Yeah, especially the low stamina, too. Like, that's going to make him just really easy to finish off. A few more hits like that. But anyway, yeah. So, Gross Harag, I apologize for how distracted I'm getting. It's just trying to do two things at the same time is a little difficult. I like the Ice Blade idea. Most of his look I'm okay with. It's just the weird, like, fingered hands, and the face seems like a little devoid of detail to it, in a way. But we'll see, just like with more time. He looks like he gets some really neat looking, like, weapons and armor. During the trailer, I think, for him, we actually got to see his, like, bowgun, which is that, like, crossbow looking thing. Ooh, I actually don't have that much ammo types left, do I? Oh, and this one... Oh, crap. I'm stuck in a snowball. This is the snowball status. I think it's the first time we've actually shown it off in-game, because I don't know if Lagomi was actually able to give it to us or not. Come on. There we go. Smashed out. Okay, the fact that it's kind of clustering around... Oh, wow. Good job, Kayamba. One boomerang was all it took there. Yeah, there's Jade taken care of. So yeah, Ghost Harag is that. One thing I noticed too is it was one of the side videos that uploaded to YouTube for Rise, and it's about which buttons you're going to use to control the wire bugs. And watching it, it kind of made me think. You could probably bring underwater combat back, because the buttons that don't get used much are the triggers for Monster Hunter. Like, even Generations Ultimate, the only thing you really used the triggers for was the left one to select what your monster, or what the camera focus is sort of on. Like, you'll encounter the monster, then you can hit that, and that'll be your kind of camera lock target. And then you just press the left bumper, and you're back to it all the time, or it flips the camera towards that. But you could use that for underwater combat. The left one makes you dive down, the right one makes you swim up. It's just a simple thing, but those are buttons that aren't used that maybe that's something that could be done. But very excited to see what Rise is going to be like and actually try out controls myself. I want to see what the ranged weapons are, because definitely going to be maining one of them come Rise. Which one? Not entirely sure. But we'll find out. And I want to see what's opened up now. Oh yeah, I've got a lot to talk about here. Okay, so. Oga Cha-Cha, word on street, Kiamba have rendezvous with Rathalos, fiery rendezvous. It only natural let Kiamba find legendary Mask Alaka. Klutz caused Cha-Cha lose Mask to Rathalos in first place. Not that Cha-Cha shock a care anymore. Nowadays, Cha-Cha enjoy your rewarding new career as Master Mask Alaka Maker. Too busy brain thinking new Mask Alaka Shaka concepts. Okay, whatever. Kiamba. This greatest discovery of all time, Kiamba find Rathalos to steal Ultimate Mask. Stupid thing over on Deserted Island. Huh? You want to know how Kiamba find it? Perhaps Kiamba get a little lost on way back from Hunt. No, Kiamba rephrase that. On way back from Hunt, Kiamba purposely choose wrong direction to search for Rathalos. This time he appear. Even better, thieving Rathalos still have Ultimate Mask. Kiamba not see it personally, but Kiamba know it there. Kiamba already went to Pretty Guild Lady register quest. So come, stop saying they're like bump on log, let's go get Mask. Okay. And that must be our new urgent quest, isn't it? Wow, did you hear what the kiddo said? Apparently that Rathalos swiped something called the Ultimate Mask. I don't know what's so ultimate about it, but I'd love to take a peek myself. So this time, ta-da, the request is from our itty-bitty buddy. Hunt down that Rathalos and get your hands on the Ultimate Mask. It's hot merchandise. Oh, and don't forget to bring said little buddy along too. Away we go on the journey to adulthood. No, it's just hunt a regular Rathalos. Okay, that's not very difficult at all. And are there any other quests in this one? No, I'll just have to do those a bit later. So, because it's just a Rathalos, I don't know if I'll, like, show it to you guys or not. It's one of those things where I was kind of expecting a new monster or a subspecies or, well, just a little more interesting, really. But maybe I will do it, and then that way I can keep talking about the coming demo for Rise and more about what we got to see, because I haven't even talked about, like, the Wyvern riding. That's gonna be something interesting to get into, so we'll probably just leave this episode right here, since we did manage to get down the Jade Barroth. So thank you guys very much for joining me on this special, well, not special exactly, but this episode of Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. We'll be back on Thursday to talk more about the Rathalos, or the Rise demo with this high-rank Rathalos hunt, and yeah, that's about it to say. If you do like the video or the series, be sure to leave a like, or if you have any comments, tips, tricks, or requests of what you'd like to see, leave them in the comments right down below. I think that wraps everything up, so until I see you all in the next video, please remember, as always, hunters and survivors alike, to take care and stay alive.